Hello, Scorpios. How's everyone doing? Hope everyone is well. Let's get into these messages. Remember to take what resonates and leave what does not. Happy birthday to all my Scorpios. Today is 11/9, right? November 9th, yes. 6:16. 6:16 a.m., y'all. So you could be seeing 616. Or that number could be of significance. Messages for Scorpios at this time, please. Separation, longing, release, surrender, purge. You could be separating yourself from someone. Okay. Releasing a particular person or situation due to its toxicity. Either the person's toxicity or there could be some toxic patterns or behaviors that someone's having. And you may be under. I don't know why I was going to say you've come to realize, and I don't know why I was saying understanding. Okay, so there's something here that you're understanding about a particular person or situation, and I feel like you are seeing the bigger picture here and understanding that for your highest good, there's a need to release this person or this situation. I feel like you have gone through the process where you have purged a lot of your own toxic tendencies, behaviors, even staying connected to people or situations where there is toxicity. Again, it's things that you have purged, you've released. Shadow side, moon, the dark night. Yeah, so somebody could be going through a dark night of the soul here. Somebody's shadow side is popping through, Scorpio. And it's like coming to the understanding or the realization that somebody still has a lot of their own work to do, right? Nobody's perfect in this world. But, it kind of feels like you've done a lot of healing. You've done a lot of shadow work. You understand, the dark night of the soul. You've gone through it many times. And this could be the reason for a separation here between you and another person. It feels like somebody's in a very dark space. Somebody's longing to be freed from something toxic, closed off, guarded resistance. You might feel like this is somebody who, even though they want to, like they're longing for that release, for that freedom to be released from something that they're bound to, whether someone or something. You may feel like this is somebody who's very closed off from change or really closed off to releasing or purging, whether it's, again, a person, a situation, their own toxic patterns here. Cycles, completion, and change. Yeah, I feel like you have changed a lot. You have completed a cycle in your life where, maybe this was you at some point, Scorpio, but again, I feel like you have released this energy. You've purged. You may come to an I keep hearing the word understanding. So you've come to an understanding that somebody is just continuously repeating some sort of toxic cycle, bound to some sort of toxic cycle. And, you know, I've said it before in a video. This was sometime probably way earlier this year. Uh, you can't, you can bring the horse to the water, right? But you can't make the horse drink the water. That quote, that phrase. It's just kind of what it feels like. You can give somebody the tools, you can give somebody the advice, but it's up to them to want to make that change, to want to really complete that cycle and get themselves out of something here. Alchemy, ancestor guides, third eye clarity, present abundant gratitude, comfort zone, south node clinging. Somebody's choosing to stay in their comfort zone, choosing to cling to this darker energy. Reflection, projections. This person could project a lot because of the negative energy and that they're in, the dark energy, this dark night of the soul that they're going through. Meanwhile, I feel like you're open to receive. Your third eye is activated here. There's a lot of abundance around you. I feel like you have this attitude of gratitude. This other person is like the very opposite. Guarded vulnerability. This is somebody who's having to work through past lack, suffering, apology, forgiveness, integration, union. Now, this could be romantic. This could be platonic, Scorpio. This could be family, friend, lover. This doesn't have to be just the one thing, It'll be different for everybody. But it feels like this is, again, somebody who's very guarded, very closed off, afraid to be open and vulnerable. This is part of their shadow side. This is part of something, some sort of shadow work that they have to do here. This person suffers from a lack mentality. There's a lot of issues from the past, insecurities from the past. There's a lot of things like that they have to really work through here. And so it does feel like this person at some point is going to go through their shadow work. They're going to come to the realization, the understanding that there is some toxicity that they maybe, there could be some toxic patterns that this person is holding on to or bound to, maybe even toxic individuals, environments. Again, this person's going to have that understanding, that awakening. And I feel like an apology is going to come in for however this person may have been acting, behaving. I see a union coming between you and this person. And again, like I said, this does not have to be just solely romantic. This could be platonic. This could be a family member. But it seems like after this person does their shadow work, they go through, that dark night of the soul and come out of that cycle, there is change that this person is going to be experiencing. There is going to be inner change, outer change. And then it feels like you and this person are going to be able to come together. And again, that's if you choose, Scorpio, right? You have free will. But it feels like you and this person are able to come together and integrate on a level where you're both on the same level. You're both on the same page, the same energy, the same wavelength. It's making me feel here, Scorpio, where maybe you're closing yourself or you have closed yourself off from a particular person, kind of have separated yourself because, and I feel like I've said this in a recent video as well, where you don't want to be sucked into people's negative energies or negative or toxic patterns, situations. Not that you don't, maybe love a person or want to genuinely help them, but at the same time, I feel like, Scorpio, you're in a place where you're now putting yourself first. You've already gone through this point in your life, or this period in your life is what this is feeling like with this release, surrender, purge card. And it's the question of, do I want to invite something like this back into my energy? Because it feels like it's very draining, very gloomy energy, depressive or depressing energy here. Let's see. Queen of Cups, Ace of Swords. I feel like you have compassion, you have empathy for this person. You may very well be a healer, a therapist, a counselor. You could be somebody who just, maybe you give off that vibe to family and friends. And I feel like, again, you have that empathy, you have that uh, understanding with that Ace of Swords about maybe what somebody's going through, what they're feeling. Queen of Cups again. Three of Pentacles, the Star. Let's see. Tell me more here for Scorpios, please. The Eight of Swords. Somebody lives in fear. Negative thoughts. It's always the what ifs. Somebody feels bound either to someone, to something, to their own negative thoughts. The Two of Swords. I'm hearing refusing. So this is somebody who's refusing to change or refusing to really look at themselves, refusing to look within themselves and see that there is some sort of work that they're needing to do. There is shadow work that they're needing to do. This is somebody who's refusing to look at the shadow work that needs to be done. Eight of Swords, Two of Swords would be the Ten of Swords. It's going to get to a point for this person, Scorpio, where they're going to kind of have this collapse with the Ten of Swords. And it's more of like a mental collapse, a breakdown, where they're no longer going to be able to avoid looking at themselves. They're not going to be able to avoid looking within and seeing that they have, their own things, their own shit that they have to work through, work out, and heal from. The World card. So there's a cycle. Completion, achievement. Like I said, Scorpio, I feel like you've already gone through a cycle like this, which is why I feel like you may, Queen of Cups, have empathy for this person, for this individual, Knight of Cups. But at the same time, the Hangman, it might feel like you don't have any control over how or when somebody chooses to heal, right? That's this whole surrendering part with the Hangman, having to surrender, having to release, having to let go, knowing that you can't control what someone does or how someone moves or, when or how someone heals. You can love them, you can give them advice, but it's up to them to want to make that change. It's up to them to want to release, to purge. I do feel like this person will come out of this cycle. Four of Wands. So there's that reunion energy with the Four of Wands. And the Three of Swords. A lot of sword energy here. It's like somebody has a lot of pain that they need to work through, a lot of fear, anxiety, insecurities, disappointments. Knight of Pentacles at the bottom. King of Wands, Queen of Swords, Page of Pentacles. Three of Cups. Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles is slow and steady. It's allowing someone to move at their own pace here. I don't know what this is for you, Scorpio, but I also feel like you're in a place in your life, Scorpio, where you are, I don't want to say seeking out, but it's more so like you are open and allowing harmonious connections and relationships to come through. Connections that are stable, where you can celebrate, where you can have that joy, that happiness. I don't know, it just feels like somebody's in a really dark place. The Hermit. Yeah, somebody's having to do some soul searching, some shadow work here, really having to go within, reflect, do some introspection in regards to themselves. Seven of Pentacles. There's something about patience here, Scorpio. I don't know if Spirit is saying to have patience with this person, or that you already are having patience with this person. It almost feels like, Scorpio, maybe this is like a friend or a family member. I mean, this could even be a partner or something, but you know that somebody has some sort of shadow work or healing to do. I feel like there's a lot of patience that you have with this person because of the understanding, the compassion, the empathy that you have for them. You understand that somebody has a lot of healing to do. We have the two, three, four of swords, the eight of swords. So there is progression here, or there will be progression in regards to this person's healing and them coming out of whatever this is. But it feels like maybe you, with the Hermit card, you may be detaching from this person, or you have detached from this person. Maybe you yourself have gone into hermit mode, not maybe from the world, maybe just from this person, this connection, to do your own reflecting, your own introspecting here, Scorpio. Maybe you've gone into hermit mode to kind of seek your own guidance from your spirit guides, or, you know, just kind of going within on whether or not is if this is something that you are supposed to release or purge from your energy, if this person, this connection is someone or something you're meant to release or purge. Give me one more. The Queen of Wands and the Seven of Cups. Seven of Swords again at the bottom. Someone may feel like an outcast here. Kind of feels like somebody is a bit superficial here. The King of Cups. The Sun. The Seven of Wands. I feel like keeping your boundaries is important with this individual, Scorpio. This is somebody who may come off very superficial. Uh, they may present themselves as somebody who is very confident, very optimistic, strong-willed. But I feel like it's all a facade with the Seven of Cups. It's all a decoy. It's an illusion that this person is trying to paint so that people don't. Again, this is somebody who's afraid of being vulnerable and open. So they use tactics here to paint an illusion of who they are. I feel like this is your energy here with the King of Cups, Scorpio. You could be older than this person, or if not, I feel like maybe you're just this could be like you're wiser, or you've mastered something here about yourself that this person hasn't quite mastered about themselves. Although, again, like I said, I feel like you are King of Cups. Well, the Queen of Cups was coming up before. Now the King of Cups is coming out. And again, I feel like maybe because you've mastered something in your world, in your life, when it comes to your emotions, your shadow side, and all of that stuff. Again, you have that empathy, that sensitivity for this person. This is somebody who views you as a leader here, Scorpio. They may view you as a leader. They may admire you. King of Cups is a very calm, patient energy. It's somebody who's emotionally stable, emotionally in control, generous, compassionate. And I feel like the sun, you're also very authentic too. You're not afraid to be yourself. You're not afraid to be vulnerable, to be open. This is somebody who has to mask all of that. So they kind of come off as like, oh, hey, look at me. I'm this, I'm that. And I don't know. This person just has a lot of things that they have to work through here, Scorpio. We have the King and the Queen of Wands popping through. The Queen of Swords under that. So this is what I'm saying. And this was kind of coming out, I think, in the last reading that I did or the reading before that. But there was something about authenticity that was coming through. You being your most authentic self. And there could be someone or individuals who are kind of putting this illusion of, oh, this is me. This is my authentic self. I don't know. I feel like this is somebody close to you, Scorpio. Anyways, let's see. Anything else here for my Scorpios, please? Culture in reverse, attachment to self and existence, soul meant to transcend all cultures, deep connection to ancestors. This is somebody who's very disconnected from their roots, from who they are. Patience. So there's the energy of patience that I was picking up on. Master the ability to wait, prepare, and take care of the details. Don't act if the timing isn't right. Envy. A life with not many to no friends. Use discernment in friendships, repeatedly encountering envy in life. For some of you, this could be a friend. And I believe I saw the projection card here. Yeah, healing inner child. So this is somebody who has to heal their inner child. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or this person has air in their charts. Avoidance, stalemate. Yeah, you see, there it is. Somebody is avoiding doing the healing, but let me know what's going on with the planet Pluto at this time, for those of you who are into astrology, because we have Pluto popping out here with transformation. You could be dealing with another Scorpio, but there's something about this person is not going to be able to avoid the change. They're not going to be able to avoid the work that they have to do within. Not with this Pluto energy coming through, healing inner child. This person could be feeling very isolated, all in their thoughts here. Twin flames. Doesn't have to be a twin flame situation, but it could be somebody that you have a very, very strong connection with. Again, platonic, romantic, family member, friend, whoever. Definitely leaning more towards family or friend here with this envy card. Like I said, Queen of Wands, Seven of Cups. This is somebody who kind of puts up an illusion or a facade. They may see you as somebody who's very vibrant, very authentic. Queen of Wands. Again, this is that energy that definitely was coming through, I believe, in the last reading or the reading before. About authenticity here. Source of light. Source of light and positivity to others. Achieving personal growth and wisdom. Your inner strength inspires others. So you are a source of light to others, and this is, you may have been trying to be a source of light to this person, but this is somebody who, even though they admire you, even though they may, care for you too, Scorpio, there's also an envy that's behind this person's admiration. Level 3 consciousness. You're becoming more sensitive, beginning to ask philosophical questions, starting to act on your own values. Easy road is at the bottom. Good karma flowing into your life. Comfortable average life, making it through life unscathed. Connections. Fostering meaningful friendships. You thrive through your connections, living life with an open hand. Victory. Victory will be yours. Your enemies will be defeated. Keep going. You'll have your win. Difficult road. So somebody may feel like you have it easier than them and they may have had a difficult road. Here's a transformation here. And I don't feel like that's the case, Scorpio. I feel like you have had a very difficult road. You just may not have shown it to the world, So this is like the energy of people thinking that things come easy to you, but have no idea of the difficulties, the challenges, the tribulations that you've had to undergo. Those are the same people who are envious of what you have or what you're doing or how far you've come, but they don't know or don't care to know what it took to get there. You see, this is somebody who, like I said, is resisting a transformation. choosing to stay stuck to karmic people, karmic bonds, karmic situations. And I don't feel like you resisted your transformation. Maybe at some point you did, Scorpio, but eventually you what? Surrendered. You said, all right, all right, all right. I'm gonna just listen to spirit, right? And you went through that transformation. So I feel like now you may be in a place where things are becoming easier, things are flowing easier into your life. There could be a lot of good luck and abundance, but it's because you've done the work, Scorpio. You were patient, you did what you had to do, you stopped resisting, and you just did it. And this is somebody who's having to go through that too here. So again, free will, I feel like after this person comes out of this energy, this envy will dissipate. But give me a little more on this envy here. Queen of Cups coming out and the Eight of Cups. You're okay. You can have as much compassion as you want for someone, right? Scorpio, Queen of Cups. But eventually, for your own peace, for your own well-being, you know when it's time to walk away. You know if it's best to walk away from something that is not for your highest good. So I feel like, there could be a friend or a family member or something here that is envious. The Emperor at the bottom of the deck. You could be a boss here, Scorpio. You could have Aries in your chart. We did see twin flames, divine masculine energy. There could even be some envy. If you are dealing with your twin flame, this could be somebody who's envious of that, but we're not going to go all deep into that. Basically what I'm seeing here, Eight of Cups, Queen of Cups. Again, you can love somebody, you can care for them, you can have all the compassion in the world. But at some point you have to know when it's time to walk away, when something is just too emotionally draining. Queen of Cups is very intuitive, very psychic, very sensitive to energy. So you can easily pick up on when someone close to you is envious. And I've said it before with this card. You can see that this person is going down the escalators. This person is going up the escalators. So, I feel like you are moving up in your life. You are leveling up in your life. And somebody else may feel like while you're going up, their life may be going downhill. And, eventually this person's going to have to come to understand that whatever they're going through, however their life is going, is due to it's their own doing. And they're the only ones who can get themselves out of that here. Some of you Scorpios, you could be a boss here. All right. There could be envy around that. If you are a boss, business owner, you own your own company, very successful, very much in a position of authority, leadership, management, boss. But yeah, you can sense and feel when somebody's envious. And I feel like those are not connections that you have time for. They're emotionally draining. It's emotionally unfulfilling because it feels like you can't even experience joy or even like, let's say this is a family member or a friend, like you can't even express your happiness or your joy to them, or like, look, this happened for me, or I'm gonna do this, because there's always that underlying envy of, oh well, it's not happening for me. So I feel like that's where you're at with this situation or these types of connections in your life, Scorpio. Let's get a couple of cards here. We have Uriel, Light of God. Uriel helps with major changes in your life and make the transition smoother, inner wisdom and healing. We have Aphrodite at the bottom. So yeah, somebody's definitely lacking a lot of self-love. There's a lot of insecurities. Somebody's having to really nurture themselves, love themselves here, Scorpio. You may exude a lot of Aphrodite energy, Venusian energy. It's beauty, romance, love, self-love. Uriel here. You're currently going through a major life transition that is forcing you to make changes to your existing life. Embrace it. And a lot of these changes have to do with the connections of the people that you're surrounding yourself with. Let's get a spirit guide message. It is time to stop letting worry rule you. Instead, get excited about your future and all it will bring. What energy and emotion you put out comes back to you. With a little conscious effort on your part, that happy ending can and will be yours. Believe that. Let's get a fortune oracle to close it out. We have Fool. Have the courage to embrace change, take risks, be adventurous. And the fact that that came out in reverse, I feel like this person, whoever this is to you, is afraid to take risks, afraid to take that leap of faith, afraid of change. Number 12, your birthday could be on the 12th. The 3rd, you could be a life path 3. Thorns is at the bottom, number 31. Weathering the challenges ahead will bring in a new and positive future. This card symbolizes a time of unlimited potential and the need to set forth on a new journey, one that is totally unknown and could see you in uncharted territories. Go, adventures awaits. You may have felt as though you are in a rut or are scared of change. It's time to take risks and be assertive, bold, and daring. Get out of your comfort zone. A new way of living is opening up for you. Fresh experiences and lots of travel will be presented. And most of all, you will be free from worries and burdens. You have the ability, strength, and courage. So a lot of you are doing I feel like the shadow work around this to get out of your own comfort zone, to change. And this could be why you are separating yourself from whether it's a person or people who are still stuck in that comfort zone, Scorpio. And it's not, because you think you're better than anybody or anything like that. It's something spiritual. It's something energetic. It's energetically, you cannot be tied to the fear, to the change that other people have. If that makes sense. Okay. Personal relationships. Enjoy new hobbies or sporting activities as they are vital in settling the fast-paced energy that surrounds this card's vibe. Your restless energy may be tough on close relationships, though. You will need your space, and if your partner is a clinging vine, they may not understand why you are so unsettled. And we just talked about all that clinging energy. Okay, so a lot of codependent energy, or energies. Okay, tread lightly. Singles could find love easily while traveling to wild and exotic destinations. This is an ideal time for finding soulmates while traveling around wide open spaces, such as parks, the country, or the beautiful ocean. Career and money. This card encourages you to reinvent yourself. Learning new skills, studying, and improving yourself will see you attract outstanding opportunities. Now is an excellent time for fresh ventures and complete career changes. New jobs will manifest for some, while others will find different projects exciting. Freshen up with a cosmetic makeover, new hairdo, or clothes. And that energy, too, of transformation, a physical transformation, a cosmetic transformation, too, has been coming up a lot came up in one of the recent readings. All right, Scorpio, I'm going to leave it right there. If this resonated, like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I love y'all. Bye.